everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell button too if you want to be notified when I upload a new beauty video. So as you guys can see from the title and the intro, we are going to be doing a review today on the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. So in this review, I'm going to be giving you kind of a general overview of the palette. I'm also going to be doing some swatches because who doesn't love swatches? And then to finish off the video, I will be doing a makeup look with the palette that we are reviewing, and that's when you guys will be able to see some of my honest opinions and what I like and what I don't like about the palette. So if you guys are ready, then let's just get into it. So this palette retails for about $50 Canadian, so if you live somewhere else it might be a little bit cheaper, and I ordered it off of the Morphe website. Now when you first look at this palette, it is just so minimalistic and chic. I'm obsessed with it. I really love how the Morphe label, like the actual like lettering down here, let me try to get a little bit closer here. The Morphe lettering down here is actually like in with the palette. It's not like 3D, where the Jaclyn Hill kind of has like a little bit of 3D to it, and I think that's like a really special touch. Now when you open the palette, you are hit with a wow. It is just like a sea of beautiful sunset colors that make me wish it was not snowing outside right now. On the top, it has a little note here, and it says, "To all my loving subscribers who have supported me all these years, this one's for you, XO Jaclyn Hill." And I really like how she signed it, and it wasn't just like a font, it was like her actual signature. That's very personal of her. So besides the beautiful colors that I could get distracted in for hours, I think this palette really has like a lot of choices and a lot of like potential to do like amazing looks. Like I could see more of like those neutral kind of like smoky eye looks, but then I also see these beautiful bright colors for like those bold neon kind of moments. But then it also has like some really nice deep colors to really enhance those smoky eyes, and I think that this palette is gonna be like another amazing moment in the makeup world. But that's just my personal opinion. Okay, so now I'm just gonna stop talking about the packaging and the colors, and I'm actually going to show you some swatches. So before we get into my swatches, I just kind of want to show you guys, it's not opening. When I did the colors down my arm, they're actually going across like this. I don't know, my brain kind of like, when I thought it through again, I was like, that makes no sense, but maybe that's just me. Like in my head, I should have went like this, but I'm kind of like weird like that. My brain organizes things very weird, but the colors go across like this. Just a forewarning for you. Swatches. They are so pigmented, and I am just so ready to dive in and get into this makeup look. So this is the makeup look that I created. I just did it off camera so that it like saves some time, but I definitely find that this is like a bubblegummy kind of pink makeup look. I guess you can say I'm feeling those pinks and purples lately, if you know what I'm saying. Alrighty, so I'm just going to start by priming my lids with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh concealer. Nothing new here. This is just kind of like my go-to when it comes to priming my lids. So I'm going to start off by taking the color Living My Best Life. I'm also going to be... everything's falling. I'm also going to be taking this on a... oh my gosh, where's my brush? There it is. I'm going to be taking this on a MAC 290, which looks like this. Just a little pointer brush to be able to pack it into my lid. So let's get going. I'm just going to create that nice heart shape as I usually do when I create my makeup looks. I think this is just kind of like my go-to. It never ends up looking nice, I promise you that. It starts off looking very bad and you kind of just like morph it into what you think looks good. So I'm sorry in advance if this looks treacherous. Having to pick the colors was like the hardest thing ever because they are all just so pretty, and I actually had issues picking out what I wanted to do. Like I have 3 different looks and I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot fit this all into one video. So gotta pick one, Hannah, gotta pick one. Now, what's kind of confusing about this color is that it looks red. As you saw when I pointed to it, it's literally like a sparkly red color, but then when it like fades out, it's actually a like really pretty pinky purpley kind of color. Confused about that, but I think it's still very cute and a very beautiful color. Next, I'm going to be taking this color right beside it, and it is called Heart On. I'm going to apply that above the color that we just laid down. They are actually almost so similar, it's kind of crazy. Once you see and I start to blend them out a little bit, you're gonna be like, what the heck? I think I just added this color in here to kind of create more of like a pinky color. Not gonna lie. I'm also going to be using the color Certified a lot just to kind of soften out the harsh edges. It's just the like basic pale kind of looking color. I call it my eraser, my magic eraser color, because I feel like all palettes have one of these colors, and it's just really helpful when it comes to blending out the colors, my personal opinion. Then we are going to be taking this color Crazy here, which is kind of looking like a deep wine color. I personally find it does not, again, turn out to be that color. It is a more purple-y, pinky, I don't know what to call it. I am just mostly applying this on my outer corner and will kind of bring it into my inner corner once I actually cut the crease. As you can see, these colors are just so bold and like blendable. I personally love Morphe for that because they just have such a good formula that makes it so easy to blend out the colors that you're using. So obsessed with Morphe for that exact reason. One thing that I did notice though with this palette, particularly, I went to wash off a makeup look that I was doing, and it actually stained my eyelid a little bit. So just kind of know that if you're using these pinky red at the bottom, there is a chance that it might stain your eyelid. It wasn't like a crazy stain, but it was definitely like you could see the color. So just make sure like you use your micellar water, like you cleanse and like remove the makeup, and then you like actually wash your face, because it does end up leaving a little bit of like color. Not super noticeable, but like not what you want either. So just as a little like heads up, that's the only like negative thing I have about this palette. Alrighty, now I'm going to get a little bit more picky with the colors. So I'm going to cut the crease, and then I am going to really dive into these colors. This is kind of like my blueprint, I call it, before I get into the crazy colors. I just like to use my little beauty blender here to kind of like set it. I don't really know how to explain it. Wow, I just smeared it a little bit. Frick! Okay, so now I'm going to be taking my Morphe 213, and it looks like this. It's just a little flat brush here, and I'm going to go in with the color Crazy, which is our darkest color, and now I'm going to really like get down to the details here. So I am just going to be kind of outlining almost the cut crease that we did. I feel like my makeup looks usually are very messy and crazy, and then somehow they turn out really nice in the end, so please bear with me. Okay, now I'm going to focus on this quick little blending part that we gotta fix over here, because ain't nobody want that straight line. So I'm gonna take the color Heart On, which is like the lighter color that we used here, and I'm going to just start to bring it over like this, kind of in a C shape. So I just added some of those colors in there. As you guys can see, I had to like shut off my audio because my dogs are barking like crazy. So now I'm gonna take the color Certified, and I'm just going to apply that on my lid, and this is basically the color that we are using for our lid. I just like it. I don't personally think that we need to go ham on some sparkles in here, because I kind of want the eye attention to be on like the beautiful colors that we've blended and not so much on some sparkles on my eyelids. So, applying Certified on my lid. And now we're actually gonna get going ham over here because now we can. Everything is set in stone. I kind of like jump back and forth, as you guys can probably tell by now. It just kind of works for me, so sorry about it. Okay, we're blending out that darkest color. Now I'm gonna take Living My Best Life, which is supposed to be that red sparkly color. That's kind of like a purple color, and we will start blending this. I'm going to kind of bring this color down here more because that's the color we kind of want in our inner crease here. Now I'm going back in with Hard On, and I'm just going to start blending. This always is just like, I don't really know how to explain it. You kind of just have to start blending for yourself and just kind of figure out what you like best on your eyes here and how you like your cut creases to look. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going to mix Hard On and Living My Best Life, and I'm going to just apply that onto the lower lash line and kind of fan it out a little bit here. And then on the inner corner here, I'm going to go in with I'm In It, which is a really pretty like iridescent-y kind of color, but it's like, I don't know. Let's just look. Ready? Okay, and then lastly, I'm going to go in with the color Crazy, and I'm going to take this into my lash line a little bit smaller than the other one to kind of really blend it in. So now I'm going to be right back, and I'm going to put on my lashes, and it will be a finished look. Concludes the makeup look and the review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and comment down below your thoughts on this palette. Do you like it? Do you not? Are you gonna buy it? Are you not? Let me know, because I would love to hear your opinion on this palette as well. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!